Hi, firstly allow me to introduce myself. My name is Padman Senatiraja, and this video is going to be one of the most exciting videos you're going to watch from QNet. I'm proud today to introduce to you the latest, most exciting, highest paying compensation plan called Q10. Now QNet has produced some of the most amazing products which most probably you already own or you're about to purchase after watching this video. I'm here to introduce the concept, of the compensation plan. Now, every network marketing company around the world basically operates on two bases. Firstly, great products. And QNet today has some of the best products in the industry, covering every aspect of your life, every aspect of your lifestyle. And today, this video is about the compensation plan. Now, the compensation plan is a business model. It's a mathematical formula which allows you, firstly, to start your journey of entrepreneurship and to make loads of money by building your QNet network marketing organization. Now, the comp plan today I'm going to share with you is divided to two parts. First, I'll be talking about the main plan, and then I'll be talking about the repeat purchase or the RSP plan. In this video, you'll be seeing great details. But this is to give you enough information to equip you to go out there, talk to people, and get them to be part of your organization by purchasing a great product from QNet and participating in Q10, the most exciting compensation plan in network marketing. Now let's talk about the main plan. First thing you have to do is enroll. You go on www.qnet.net. This will be the most frequently visited web address on your browser, either on a mobile platform, your iPad, your laptop, or the PC at home. Simple. You just go onto www.qnet.net and you enroll. After enrollment, you move on to purchasing a product or retailing a product, to somebody close to you. And then there is an option which will be available for you after purchasing or retailing a product. Now, this option is called the Repeat Purchase Program, or simply put, RPP. You will understand what it means when I introduce you later to the repeat purchase part of the comp plan. Now, let's talk about the main plan. Now, I call it the main plan simply because this is the fundamental foundation of building your network marketing organization. Now, once you enroll, purchase or retail a product, you will have a tracking center. Now, this tracking center is simply your account. Now, each tracking center has to be qualified with a minimum of 500 BV. As you already know, BV is the value placed on every product purchase. Now, the main plan is very straightforward. After you enroll and purchase a product, now when you go to purchase a product or retail, you will see that every product on the e-store, on our e-store, will carry three values. First, you will have a dollar value or a local currency value of your market. That's the amount of money you need to pay, which you can pay via your credit cards or you can pay using an e-card, which is our payment method. Now, they have the dollar value or local currency value. Then you have two values attached to every product. First is a BV value, Second is an RSP value. So every product you see on the e-store, whatever product you buy, will have always the dollar value, the BV value, and the RSP value. Now, after enrolling and purchasing a product, you already acquire BV and RSP value from the product you purchase. Now, this BV value, which you have acquired from the purchase of your product, will be used to qualify your tracking center. Now, what's a tracking center? Simply put, it's your account. It belongs to you. You manage it, you monitor it all through your virtual office, the one-stop place for you to manage your concept of entrepreneurship, to manage your QNet business. Now, this tracking center is now qualified. Now, you may have multiple tracking centers depending on the product you purchase. Some people may purchase a product carrying 500 BV and 50 RSP. Some may purchase 1,000 BV product with 100 RSP attached to it. Some may purchase 5,000 BV, all right, with a higher RSP, or 7,000 BV. It doesn't matter, but there is an advantage. The higher BV product you qualify for, all right, the more money you make. Now, when you look at the tracking centers, whether it's one or multiple qualified tracking centers, these tracking centers belong to you. What is your Quest account? It's your bank account, all right, with QNet. Now, when you begin your business, your Quest account may have a little money, but trust me, as you grow your QNet business, as you refer more people, your Quest account will hold loads of money for you to live the life of financial freedom, as simple as that. These tracking centers that you own, legally you own, will have a left and right, as simple as that. So imagine, that's your tracking center and that's the left and right. Now the left and right may have your own tracking centers, like this case, where somebody has qualified 3 tracking centers. So that's Patman 1, Patman 2, Patman 3. Now this tracking center has a left and right. Simple as that. Now picture this. Look at the image. You'll understand. Now you start your business. Now what have you done so far? First, you have understood what QNet is. It's a great, unbelievable network marketing company. Secondly, you have purchased or retailed an amazing product. And then you venture into the world of entrepreneurship, where you have your tracking center, your Quest account, your virtual office, all right, to manage your business on a day-to-day or hourly basis, even on mobile. Now, simply put, now you start building your organization. What do? Talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. Now, when you sit with somebody, you show them the company, you show them the product, you show them the amazing potential earnings they could earn from our compensation plan. Now, they say yes, they want to sign up, all right? They want to buy a product, they want to enroll and qualify their tracking center. Unbelievable. This is just the beginning. Now, when that person says yes, he goes where? www.qnet.net, the world famous web address, all right? And then he does the same thing, he enrolls. Now, when he enrolls, there's going to be a very key question asked. Who referred you? Now, this is a fundamental important step when you refer somebody. Now, when you refer somebody, all right, and that question is asked online on our e-store or registration, and immediately that person will mention your name and give and key in your tracking center number. Now, you have a passport number, you have an identification card number, all right, your birthday. Now, this is a number you will memorize, because this number is going to take you to financial freedom and make your dreams into a reality. So simply put, you refer me. You watching this video right now, refer me. All right, that's a good thing, by the way. Now, when you refer me, I go online, I enroll. There's a question asked, who referred me? I'm going to mention your name and your ID number. Now, what happens when this data goes to QNet instantly? All right, immediately after I purchase my product, your tracking center, whether it's extension 001 or extension 002 or any extension, immediately I appear, because I use you as a reference. All right, you referred me. Okay, now I could be placed on the left or right of any of your tracking centers. That's your choice, which you will guide me when I enroll and qualify with the purchase of a product. As simple as that. Now, let's say I purchased, all right, a 3,000 BV product with 150 RSP attached to it. Okay, remember, every product has 3 values: the dollar value, the BV value, and the RSP value. Every product on our e-store has 3 values, okay, which you will see on our e-store. Now, when I have enrolled, all right, and qualified myself with a 3,000 BV product, now the system automatically captures that 3,000 BV and the 150 RSP automatically. And when you go to your virtual office to check the status of your tracking center, you immediately will see, wow, there's 3,000 BV on my left and I've accumulated 150 RSP, which I'll explain later in the RSP plan. All right, very simple to understand. Now, QNet pays you a commission, all right, based on the growth of your organization on the left and the right. And they pay you based, firstly, on the main plan, on the amount of BV accumulated on your left and right. Now you have referred me on your left, as I showed you earlier, there's 3,000 BV. Congratulations. And then you refer your brother who purchases a product, enrolls, purchases a product, also 3,000 BV. Now what happens to your tracking center right now? You have 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right. Now QNet pays based on a formula that it's a win-win situation. QNet benefits, you benefit. Alright, and the bigger your organization grows, because you spoke to me, I'm going to talk to people. Alright, your brother is going to talk to people. And there's more BV and more RSP growing in your organization. All linked directly, like me and your brother, or indirectly by the people we referred. All of this BV on the main plan accumulates and is calculated as a total sum of BV for your tracking center, left and right. Now, QNet pays you. The minute you achieve 3,000 BV on the left and 3,000 BV on the right, it is considered the first step. So remember this, it's the first step you have achieved. But we don't wait for it to reach 3,000. Since you are a beginner, we want you to see some commission faster. So QNet pays a quick start payout, where the minute you hit 1,000 BV and 1,000 BV on the left and right, you get paid, alright, an amount. Now this amount you get paid depends on your rank. So remember this first, 3,000, you get paid. That's called a step. Now you can have any amount of steps happening in your organization. The next 3,000, how do you get it? Go back to this diagram. There is growth, correct? This person refers him, mother-in-law, friend, cousin. This person down here, alright, you don't even know the person. It's a complete stranger, but still belonging to your organization through the referral program of QNet. And that BV goes to your tracking center. The more direct referrals you have, that means you personally referred this person, your income exponentially grows, which you will see shortly. Alright, what happens? QNet permits for each tracking center to have 2 direct referrals attached to the tracking center. Alright, if you have a third direct referral, it is still your direct referral. This is fundamentally important for you to understand. But you place that BV and tracking center below me or below your brother. Simple as that. But it's still your direct referral, as this diagram shows. And then it keeps growing and growing and growing. Now what is everyone doing in this organization? They're talking to people, talking to people, talking to people. So you could be sitting at home one day, you just took a shower, and you come out, take up your mobile phone, your iPhone 6 for example, and you check your virtual office. And suddenly you see, wow, there's new 5,000 BV on my left and brand new 7,000 BV on my right. Where did it come from? It comes from anywhere in your organization at any time, 24 hours a day from any part of the world. That's how you start as a local entrepreneur, and instantly you could become a global entrepreneur. So if you are based in UAE, Dubai, right, within 1 or 2 days, you could have a downline, all right, somewhere in Rwanda, in Moscow, in Mumbai, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, or Bangkok, and you may not even know them. They are referred by somebody you referred, who referred somebody else, who referred somebody else. That's the beauty of network marketing. As long as people keep talking to people, you keep earning when they purchase a product from QNet. Now let's go back to this diagram, where it's your tracking center. So you got a tracking center. You got me on the left, your best friend on the right. So that's 3,000, you've been paid the quick start bonus, alright, and you've been paid the balance of 2,000. That's your first step completed. As your organization keeps growing, there's more BV coming in. Now the BV will not always be balanced, alright, but whatever has been paid out has been paid out. The unpaid balance will always be carried forward. For example, you got 7,000 here and you got 6,000 there. Now let's do a quiz. How many steps do you earn? Very good, 2 steps. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. But the total here was 7. So what happens? You got a balance of 1,000 which will be carried forward, credited to your account, waiting for your people to talk to more people to purchase a product from QNet or retail a product from QNet, and you start making more money. Now I know it looks small here, alright? Your income kicks off based on the rank you belong to. Now this is a little bit detailed, alright? But you can see the details on the screen and you will understand it, or you can go to www.qnet.net and read it till the cows come home, as I always say. Alright, very simple. Every new IR, alright, independent representative, that's you. Okay, when you kick off, you start at the first level called bronze. Alright, bronze simply pays you, alright, 3,000 at 200 US per step. Alright, per step. Okay, pays you 200 US per step, as simple as that. Now, how do you become a bronze? These are the details. Simple, very easy for you to understand. The next rank is a higher rank, where QNet pays you more money per step. Alright, very simple. Now, the next rank is silver. How do you become silver? This is how you become silver. Very straightforward points here. Okay, now when you become silver, what changes is your step commission from 200 now. Remember, 3,000, 3,000, 200. But when you become silver, which I want you to become silver, you immediately increase your step commission, alright, to 3,000, 3,000, 225. As simple as that, okay? And then the next is gold, as good as gold, alright? Your step commission 3,000, 3,000 is $250 per step. And then you go to this exciting rank called platinum, alright, whereby 3,000 left, 3,000 right, accumulated from anywhere in the world, anytime, you get paid $275 US per step. And then, guys, this is where it gets exciting, alright? When you achieve diamond rank, alright, and these are the requirements, okay? 3,000, 3,000, you earn an unbelievable 300 US per step. Now, along your journey with QNet, QNet will be introducing bonus ranks in between gold and platinum, between platinum and diamond, and even above diamond, all right, which will pay you a higher step commission. So every single rank pays you a higher step commission, but there's more, all right? Now, the QNet mechanism of the compensation plan has something called max out, where you will reach the highest payout possible per tracking center based on your rank, per tracking center. So don't panic, that's all I earn? No, that's per tracking center. So if you got 3 tracking centers, 7 tracking centers, it multiplies the max out according to tracking centers if you do max out, which I want you to max out. Remember these words, max out. If you ever had children, you get kids, call them max and out, because that's the ultimate payout level you want to achieve at every rank. Now, if you look at bronze, this is the weekly payout max out for bronze, and then silver, and then gold, and then platinum, and then diamond. So per tracking center, that's your maximum payout at diamond. Now imagine after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years of becoming an independent IR entrepreneur of QNet. Imagine you're maxing out 1 tracking center per week. That's more money than I used to make in 3 years in employment. All right, and I'm sure that applies to you. But imagine if you're maxing out 2 tracking centers. All right, as a diamond, that's the money you make. All right, imagine if you're maxing out 3 tracking centers as platinum, that's the money you make. All right, so is there a limit to the income you earn? No limit. As long as you keep building new tracking centers, new organization, and maxing out them systematically using a proven formula of success, you ultimately have the opportunity of becoming a US dollar millionaire in network marketing. Or you could build it and earn more money than you're earning right now. Or you could build it and earn a little bit more money to upgrade your car from a Toyota to a Mercedes. Move from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. The options are endless, but the decision is yours. So let me summarize. What I just showed you is the main plan. That's your first source of income. I'm going to be shortly introducing the second source of income. So firstly, you enroll, purchase or retail a product, all right, and you're ready to go. All right, and you get a tracking center or multiple tracking centers, depends on your entry point to QNet. Whether it's a 5,000 BV, 7,000 BV, even better, all right, 13,000 BV or 21,000 BV, unbelievable, all right, potential income. And then you get paid by steps, okay, by steps, as simple as that. Now, every step is calculated on 3,000, 3,000. Balance, carried, standby, next step. Now, 6 steps is called a cycle. All right, simple, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps is a cycle. But there's something unique here. On step number 6, instead of paying you US dollars, we pay you cycle points voucher. All right, so when you hit 3,000, 3,000 on the 6th step, you get 10 cycle points, which allows you to redeem amazing products from QNet. Whether it's a watch or any other product from the e-store, you get to redeem it with your cycle points. Now, why is the 6th step there? That's part of the formula. It makes a win-win. It creates a win-win situation for QNet and you. Now, guys, all right, let's go to the next source of income. All right, the next source of income is the RSP payout plan. Now, this is a compensation plan built in with the main plan. It's overlapping, interdependent, but also independent. Now, this is exciting. Why? Because it creates a platform for you to earn residual income like the main plan. Now, remember, when you kick-started with the main plan, all right, every product I told you in QNet has 3 values. Number 1, the dollar value, what you're paying for it. Number 2, the BV value, which goes to your main plan and pays you. All right. Number 3, all right, the RSP value, as simple as that. So every product has 3 values. Now, you know what happens to the BV. It goes up and pays you bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond with individual max outs and step commission. Now, let's go to the RSP plan. But before I go to the RSP plan, I need you to understand one thing. The structure in the RSP plan is different. We structure your direct referrals and indirect referrals on a uni-level structure. Now, don't panic. New word, understand it, embrace it. I'm still here, okay? Now, this is your structure in the main plan. You understand it, right? Remember, me and your best friend are your directs. Your mother-in-law here is also your direct, even though not attached to your main tracking center. And everyone else here is somebody else's direct and your indirect. All right, which is divided by colors. Okay, so the first color here, all right, are your direct referrals. Me, your best friend, and your mother. Now, looking at this structure, it's very simple. We're going to color code it with my favorite colors: red, yellow, green. Okay, all right, the colors of every traffic stoplight around the world. Okay, so everyone understands these 3 colors. Now, all your directs are red. That's me, your best friend, and your mother-in-law. All right, my directs are all yellow. Okay, your best friend's directs are all yellow. Your mother-in-law's directs are all yellow. All right, now their directs, all the yellows, their directs are green. Now, this is how your structure could look like. The colors are everywhere. People are placed everywhere. However, when we pay you in the RSP component of the comp plan, we take all these colors and we arrange them in straight lines as your levels. So your directs are called level 1. Simple. That means the 3 rates are level 1. Our directs are your level 2. All right. Their directs are level 3. Now let's add one more level. Their directs are level 4. All right. And it keeps going. So we take this structure and put it in this structure. That's all you have to understand. Don't panic. All right. All of this is available for you to see in your virtual office. there is a dashboard in your virtual office, very exciting, explaining everything in detail. Now, what is the RSP plan? The RSP plan pays you for all RSP accumulated from everyone in your organization. Remember, every product has dollar value, BV value, RSP value. Where does BV go? Main plan. You get paid a lot of money. Right? Where does RSP go? Here in the RSP plan. Alright? So let's say me, your best friend and mother-in-law are your directs. We purchase 3000 BV products, which comes with 150 RSP each. So in your first level, there's 150 RSP from me, 150 RSP from your best friend, 150 RSP from your mother-in-law. That gives a total of 450 RSP in your first level. Second level, let's assume there's 1000 RSP. Third level, there's 3000 RSP. Fourth level, 5000 RSP. And the levels go on and on and on and on. And it also includes your RSP, all right, as your first level. Okay? Now the RSP plan simply has a different structure. As you have seen all the color codes here of direct and indirect. Now we take this structure and convert it to this structure. Alright? So you are here. You are considered level 1. Alright? Level 2 is me, your best friend and mother-in-law, the color red, remember? Level 3 are all our directs, which are all the yellows. Level 4 are all the greens, their directs. Level 5 is their directs. Level 6 is their directs. And as it continues to grow, there's more levels added on this structure. So when you open your virtual office, go to your dashboard, you can see both these structures. This is the main plan. You understood it already. This is the RSP plan. Now, how do you make money in the RSP plan? Very simple. Remember in the beginning, every product of QNet has dollar value, BV value, and RSP value. So let's say you purchased, alright, a 3000 BV product also. So you are level 1. How many RSP? 150. Level 1, you got 150 RSP. So remember, every QNet product has 3 values. The dollar value, the BV value, which you've already seen what you can earn, and the RSP value. Now everyone here, who are also the same people here, alright, who have purchased the product, has RSP value. Alright, this RSP value is accumulated in your account, alright, and paid to you as commission. Alright, that means the RSP value every week is converted and paid out to you. As simple as that. Now, what does this mean? It means that every time a person buys a product, purchases a product from QNet, from the e-store, a brand new person who enrolled and purchased, there's BV paying you and RSP paying you. Unbelievable. Now here is what is the most exciting part about QNet. Now these people, same people, alright, they're going to keep buying products from QNet. Now earlier I talked about the repeat purchase program. That means when somebody enrolls, they can automatically sign up to buy products automatically for 12 months, auto-delivered to their house. That means they sign up for a repeat purchase program. It could be a nutrition, alright? It could be skincare. It could be an energy product. It could even be any of our products, the ranges of products we have. And the RSP is accumulating every week, every day, every hour. Now, as your organization grows bigger and goes global, there are people all around the world buying products, alright? Now, whenever they buy a product, the value of the product is dollar, right? The BV value is different, alright? Like when they bought their first product, there's 3000 BV, alright, and 150 RSP. Or 7000 BV, 350 RSP, for example. But now they're already a customer and an independent representative. They're already an independent representative of QNet. They're an entrepreneur. They're building. They're attending VCon. They're doing training. They're rocking and rolling. Now every month, right, they go online and they choose a product they want. Why? Firstly, we've got great products, all right, which people need to buy every month. Secondly, all right, they know that every time they buy a product and their people in the organization buys a product, they earn more money. Simple logic. So one day you could be sitting on a beach somewhere with me in the Bahamas, in Seychelles or Mauritius, drinking mango juice, and you will be earning thousands tens of thousands of dollars every week, simply because your whole organization is buying quality products from QNet on a weekly, monthly, even daily basis. Now, how does this work? Now, when the person is already in IR, all right, they purchase a 7,000 BV product, 350 RSP, it's been paid. Now, next month, they buy a 50 RSP product, all right, which could be one of the amazing wellness products or nutrition that QNet retails, or virtual products, all right, which helps you watch videos, communicate, educate yourself, everything. Now, when they buy 50 RSP, a product with the value or dollar value, RSP 50, it also comes with BV, maybe 5 BV, 4 BV, 6 BV. Now, what happens in that next purchase they make? RSP comes here, following the levels of referral, and the BV goes here. Now, you are thinking, what's the use of 5 BV? But what if on your left, 10,000 people buy a product every month which gives you 5 BV? All right, imagine for 1 minute. What if there's 5,000 people on the other side, okay, who buys a product every month which only gives 5 BV? All right, you still get the BV, it still pays you step commission, it helps you to max out. And here, Platinum 9 at Diamond 10. Now, almost no other company on the planet in the industry of network marketing pays more than 7 or 8 levels. But Q10 pays you up to 10 levels as a diamond. All right, if you understand the criteria, you move rank. Now, what does 10 levels mean? Your first level has 3 people. Sorry, your first level has yourself. Second level, 3 people. All right. Next level here, for example, is 10. By the time you reach your 10th level, there could be 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 people in your 10th level. And if you total all these RSP, you make a huge amount of money from the RSP plan, while still making money from the main plan. These 2 plans is going to take you to financial freedom faster, all right, and bigger than ever before. Now, here is one more advantage. Now, you may be asking yourself, what if this second level guy falls asleep? Because in network marketing, some people are switched on and some people switch off. Like any concept of entrepreneurship, there's no perfection. All right, we are close to it, but we are not perfect. Okay, now here, all right, second level, which is me, I decide to fall asleep for 1 month. That means I don't meet the requirements to be in the RSP plan. Now what happens is something called compression. Now focus on this diagram, you will understand. Compression means if one person in any level does not comply with the RSP requirements, the RSP plan requirements, automatically QNet removes the person for that month and compresses every one of his direct referrals here up one level, and every level follows. What does it mean? You get to benefit from level 11 or level 8 or 9. Now every week QNet will take your total RSP of your account, alright, and convert it to US dollars based on this simple calculation. Now Q10 offers you 10 ways to earn, alright, 10 ways to earn. That's why we call it Q10, and I wanted to save the best for last. Now after watching this whole video for the past few minutes, I hope you have a grasp of how attractive, how exciting, how unbelievable Q10 is from QNet, making us today the most exciting compensation plan in the industry of network marketing. Every product purchase or retail carries three values, alright? Dollar value, BV value, RSP value. Every subsequent product purchased by your downlines anywhere in your tree also carries dollar value, BV value, RSP value. The ratio changes according to the product you buy, qualifying with the product or repeat purchase product every month, and all that BV and RSP keeps traveling through your organization based on two simple compensation models: the main plan, the RSP plan, giving you an additional income which is simply unlimited. Alright, you understand the value of rank, so make sure you continuously push yourself to move rank in the main plan and the RSP plan. We have today millions of independent representatives in our organization. It's simply unbelievable. Now the beauty of QNet and Q10, you get paid weekly. You get paid weekly in the main plan and you get paid weekly in the RSP plan. Now Q10 is the ultimate compensation plan. Q10 gives you 10 ways to earn. Now if you look, I'm putting the diagram on both sides. Now read it, alright? You got all your bonuses, alright? You got your leaders bonus pool, which we launch every year around the world. You got even car programs in certain of our markets around the world. You got your step commission, you got your rank advancement commission, you got the RSP points. It's just simply unlimited. 10 ways to earn with Q10. Now this compensation plan enables you to become an entrepreneur. With this compensation plan, which you can get more details from www.qnet.net, or from the person who referred you, or from the multitude of videos available, alright, on VTube Plus, and simply understand the company. Once you understand the compensation plan, you cannot be stopped, and you become one of the biggest success stories in QNet with Q10. So let me welcome you to one of the greatest network marketing companies in the world. But more importantly, let me welcome you to Q10, the most exciting, innovative, highest paying, alright, unbelievable compensation plan in the whole industry of network marketing. Once again, welcome to QNet and welcome to Q10.